YouTube? It's Philip Wilkerson back with another random rambling of Philip Wilkerson. I missed yesterday. Usually I post these on Monday, but I just had a crazy Monday, and so I thought I would do it today. Actually, I wasn't even going to do one today, but my boy Hillard, my number one supporter, said, hey, man, I think I miss doing it. So, I mean, it's like one person that misses it. I'll do it. So this random rambling is about DC sports. I just cannot express how disappointing it is to be a DC sports fan. But I'm on to the Nationals now. But last night, the Wizards capped off a excellent season by losing Game 7 to the Celtics. And I don't know why, for once, I was actually like really, really, really hoping that there was going to be a different outcome. You know, this whole season, I felt like this was the actual team to bring home a championship, or at least make it to the Eastern Conference Finals to push LeBron and the Cleveland Cavaliers, be competitive with them, push a little bit of a series with them. And as we know, the result of that was not true. We just could not show up. We just didn't show up. And we let Olenek, or whatever his name is, I don't know who this dude is, but we let him ball out on us. And it just, in DC fashion, we just tanked. Like, we did not show up. And while I was talking to Hillard had a conversation with me before this. He was saying that we are missing a key piece. Like, most teams have at least 3 all-star level caliber players. Some teams have 3 actual superstar above all-star caliber players. And right now we have Beal and John Wall. And I was even watching the pregame. Charles Barkley said that you know what you're going to expect from John Wall and Beal. So it was on the other players, Gortat, Porter, someone else, to be that extra piece. And I believe they don't show up. They didn't show up. And we need one more piece. We need one more all-star caliber player to be a competitive team in playoff basketball. I mean, we're competitive in the East during the regular season, but we're not competitive in the postseason. And the Caps, they did the same thing. They lost the Game 7. And on to our Nationals. I mean, I think that we'll make the playoffs in baseball, and we'll see what we do there. And it's just, I don't know. I think that we just cannot bring home a championship. And that's kind of, I know there's other cities in the world, smaller market cities that really normally don't get as much media attention. But in regards to big media cities, like New York or LA or Miami, they get, championships and their sports, at least one of their major professional sports do something. But the DC area, this is a major media market. We cannot win. We cannot win anything. We can't bring anything home. And I'm going to say I am a diehard ride or die DC sports fan. I love them all. I love the Redskins. I love the Caps. I love the Wizards. And when I say, and the Nationals, and when I say I love them, I support them. And which ones I really follow more, the Redskins and the Wizards this year. But, I'll watch a couple baseball games here and there, and a couple Caps games here and there. And it's just the overall sense of disappointment. But with that being said, I am still going to watch the NBA playoffs and keep up with the storyline because, as we know, whether the Wizards are in it or not, we have a major storyline about seeing what the Cavs can do versus, because I think they're going to sweep the Celtics. It's going to happen. They're going to get swept, or the Celtics are going to lose. And the Cavs versus either the winner of the Spurs and Golden State. I think ideally the main storyline, the biggest NBA Finals, which will be a lot of attention, is if Golden State plays Cleveland. It's kind of, the stars are aligned. I feel like the ratings will be really good. And I think that it will bring into the conversation the debate of quote unquote LeBron's greatness. I kind of felt like a random idea. Like, I love random ideas. I'm gonna make a Google survey debating whether if LeBron, if he wins a championship, is he literally locked into the conversation with Michael Jordan? Yes, no, or I don't really care what LeBron does because I just don't care about basketball or him as a thing. So I'm gonna put that in the comments as well. But I'm still gonna keep up. I'm still gonna be hopeful for next year for another opportunity for one of our DC sports to do something. I believe if I live a healthy, long life, maybe hopefully to 100 years old or something like that, I will be able to experience a championship in my lifetime. The Redskins won it back in '91. I was too little to remember that. So hopefully I have the health to live long enough to hopefully maybe my son will take me, or my son and maybe his future kids, I'll be like an old man, he will take me to see a championship for the DC area. I'm very hopeful for that, and we'll see. Thank you.